Hey, okay, sir, and welcome back to the hot dog update. We've got Everscream Terrors. Halloween just a little bit far away, but you know what? I've always really liked this skin for the Simpsons house. Let's move on to the next prize, the second last prize. It's gonna be... I got a fix on the biggest grease stockpile in town, my old employer, the Springfield Meatball Factory. They have tanks loaded top to bottom with excess grease. Now that's a spicy meatball. But isn't the meatball factory run by the Italian mob? Sure, it's run by Fat Tony's gang, which is exactly why it'll have such low security. Who would be stupid enough to try and steal from the mob? I'm stupid enough. You grab the grease and we split the cut 50-50. Yeah, but you already told us everything we need to know. So you get a big fat slice of nothing, old man. To hell with your generation. Grandpa is going to squeal to the mob. Homer's gonna lose his thumbs. Or maybe worse. Alrighty, well, Acne Grease Company. Alright, boy, you back the grease truck up to the loading doors, and I'll go around the breadcrumb silo and hook up the grease tanks. Wait, someone's coming! H-Dog? Is that you? Deuce? I didn't know you sold hot dogs at the meatball factory. I don't. I'm only here because I got a fix on the biggest grease stockpile in all of Springfield. I guess Grandpa's going around telling everyone about this heist. How do you idiots know my old meatball factory was a grease gold mine? You told us! No, I didn't. I only told my old pal Deuce. I used to be his biggest customer at that wiener wagon of his. It wasn't a wiener wagon, it was a caboose. I should know. I'm the one that drove it off a cliff. Scram, Homer. These meatballs aren't big enough for the four of us. Abe-Dog, H-Dog, come on, we're all friends. Let's just rob this place together and increase our chances of success. That is a fair compromise, but is it too fair? Let me consult with my associate privately. Whispering, what do you think, Bart? Whispering, let's cut them in, but if Fat Tony catches one of us in the factory, we're putting it on Mr. Deuce's caboose over there. Whispering, I don't know, I think we should pin it on that Grandpa guy. Whispering, you guys really need to learn how to whisper. What are we whispering about? If only all of them had Grandpa's hearing, everything would be fine. So we have something in the corner, probably more Acne Grease Company trucks. Let's actually look at that first. Normally look at it after, we'll look at it now. There it is, 25 smackers. Gluttony ready. Alright, so, that is there, Acne Grease Company truck. I could see grease popping out of it, I really could. You got the cover at the top, it could unscrew, you could shoot out like a whale, and I think it's just going to sound like a truck, rumbling away. But please let me toggle this off and on, I want to just keep it on, because why hamper all the work that the animators put into it? It's having trouble starting. Just give me a second. So unfortunately it's not doing what I thought it would do. And it doesn't even go on. It just tries to go on, but it doesn't. I like vehicles in the game, so I'm really liking this particular item. Like I said, man, it would have been great if when you press it, at least maybe the oil or the grease overflows from the top or something and spills over. Something, you know what I mean? But it unfortunately doesn't. Next up, and finally, we're getting that meatball factory they talked about. I don't know if it's going to pay off and they're going to actually steal it all or not. 175 of the grease. Homer pull off the heist of the century. Deuce, Bart also do the same thing. And the Marge gets stood up at the marriage counseling office. I totally forgot they were still doing that. Reason being, well, Homer did say that he didn't need Dr. Hot Dog and that he was having no problems with his hot dog terrors. So I figured they weren't going anymore, but I guess they're still going. Let me know down below what you think of the Acne Grease truck, and I will see you with the final prize to wrap up this hot dog contest. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.